Hello everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto and the I Forgot to Turn on My Mic edition. Today I'm going to be fixing the Datsun and hopefully getting some paint on it. I bought literally the cheapest paint roller I could find. It was $4. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, and I have no idea why I forgot to turn my mic on. So let's get into it and see how nice I can make this car look with literally the cheapest thing I could find at the hardware store. All right, so here are the things that I'm going to use to paint the car. Got a Scotch-Brite pad. My paint is just a cheap single-stage paint from the paint store. I have the primer, which I've already put on the car, and wax and grease remover to clean it up, and of course the $4 paint roller, which comes with its own tray, which is actually a nice little feature. I can use the whole thing and then clean it up by throwing it away. All right, so we have high build primer already on the car. You can see there's still pieces on this car that are far from perfect, like around the filler cap. I'm not going to worry about this stuff because the rest of the car is far from perfect. So I'm going to scuff this up with my Scotch-Brite and just get it to where the paint will adhere to it, and then we're going to wipe this thing down and we're going to roll some paint on. All right, time for a little wax and grease remover. It's pretty straightforward to use this stuff. You just wipe it on and let it dry, and then you have a nice clean surface to apply paint to. I know there are other products that you can probably get that are body shop quality, but for what I'm doing here, this is perfectly fine. Everything's fine, except when you drop your rag on the floor. That's not fine. All right, open up the paint. Body Shop actually did a great job of matching this paint. I know it's hard to see without it next to the car, but it actually matches really well, especially if I took some more time to polish out the rest of the car. It would probably be a perfect match. They did a really nice job of shining the paint up before they matched it. Paint in the tray means it's time to play. We've got everything ready to go. So let's just get some paint on this old tired car and at least make it all one color again. It's a little bit colder in the shop today. I think it's like high 50s, maybe low 50s. So trying to keep a little bit of heat in the panel to help the paint set up and not just like run. Again, if I get a run, it's not that big of a deal, but you know, trying to make it look as good as I can with the absolute like budget job I'm doing on this. The things I have to do is straighten up the bumpers. The brackets all got bent when it got pushed to the side. So I've had to straighten out the brackets, the L brackets and the S bracket. Now I have to straighten up all of the brackets that are inside that all this stuff bolts to so that the bumper actually sits in the center of the car. And surprisingly, these things are a lot stronger than they look. Or I'm weaker than I feel. One of the two. Attach the wire here, you can see like hanging over the exhaust pipe. I've already attached the wire for the license plate light. Now it's just a matter of getting the hardware to line, or the bumper to line up, and hardware back in and tighten down. And we'll come back to this after I'm all done with this job and paint's had time to dry, all that fun stuff. All right, everybody, I got the bumper back on, I got the tail lights back on, the reflector, the piece of trim on the side. And I gotta say, for the little bit of body work that I did to this, it's not perfect, but it actually does look a ton better. The paint matched up pretty good. I think if I polished this stuff out here, got a little bit of shine back in it, it'd look pretty good. So I'm happy enough with how it turned out. Lets me get it back on the road and use it again this summer. Or the other reality is sell it. It's actually up for sale right now. I have someone coming to look at it tonight. I will miss this car if it goes away, but I can't deal with 5 cars. I don't have the time, I don't have the room, I don't have the space, I don't have the money. You know, I'm not Tavarish, I'm not Hoovy. I'm just a schmuck doing this in his garage in his spare time. So if the Datsun does go away, it will be sad, but there are more cars coming. I have another car coming in this weekend, so I need room. If you haven't had a Datsun Roadster, I love these things. They're a little fragile. They're tiny, they're a lot of fun. They're expensive to fix, but I've really had a great time with this car, and I've had a great time making the content with this car to bring to you guys, and hopefully you enjoy what's coming around the corner. That's all for this time from Throttle Grotto. Until next time, get out there and work on something.